Do you have sometimes phases, or more often meanwhile, that you're tired, that you're irritated, that you are withdrawing into isolation because you're just too exhausted? You just barely get done your things, your minimum things that you have to get done somehow, and sometimes not even them. You would just like to stay on a sofa and do nothing. In a job, you're just doing a job by the book, not more. Where is your motivation? Where is your energy and joy? Also, you may be running your business already and you just are in pressure and in resistance. And what is going on? I don't want to do this. I just want to be on the couch and do nothing. So also this causes worries. What's going to happen with your business when you are not able to deal with it or to lead it in your full energy, in your full power? And also there is anger, probably. Anger about, why am I not able to do this properly? What is going on with me? And where is my energy? And actually you don't have energy really left for yourself. Well, you are not alone. So stay tuned, because how you turn around this by 180 degrees, you're gonna get to know here in this video today. My name is Marianne Böhm from the 618 bEvolution, and I am guiding pioneers, entrepreneurs, change makers for this world, how to develop their own way of a free life where they bring their own calling into the world. So this is not about business staccato, this is naturally leading. I did that myself. 20 years ago I started. I just followed my calling, the calling of water, and I moved from Germany, from the international marketing of corporations, into the Caribbean, from where I started to let arise my own path through my being, through my doing. This is how I created my own way, with water, in nature, and with a lot of nervous system and coherence work. And here I am, and I give you a warm welcome on my channel. I'm glad you are here. And how you are able to do this for yourself, to create that very own path from your calling by a sure formula, natural formula, then you don't want to miss my masterclass, Claim Your Crown, happening in August. You find the link under the video. So just register and I see you there. So when you are one of those chasing your day right now, you have way too much to do and you just can't rest enough. You are up early in the morning, you're running through the day, you're rushing through appointments just to be at home at some time late to get done family dinner or something like that, and there is no time for yourself. More and more is piling up you have to do, and you ask yourself, how long is this gonna work like this? How long will I be able to deal with that in this way? So your withdrawal into solitude, this is a logical response. This is a protection, a logical consequence. You need to charge your batteries so that you are just somewhat able to manage with the minimum things, because otherwise you just can't do it because there's no much energy left. As an entrepreneur, this is even more a problem, because you are not, or you didn't start your business, or you didn't decide to become an entrepreneur just to run on a minimum energy, just to get done the most important things, and for the rest you just postpone all the time. This is not going to work. So this is a rising problem here for you, of course. Especially when you are daily under pressure, and you put yourself under pressure to get done more and more things, and you get done less and less things because of this. So this is certainly not the way how you will bring your vision into the world, because you need to be in your energy. This is not the way how you connect with the right people that want and that need the service, the offering you have, because you have a certain solution here and you're just not powerful, energetic enough to deliver it. Yeah, and you can imagine if this is gonna go on like this, you won't deliver anything because people are just not feeling you and wondering what are you offering at all. So, and of course, because of the whole situation of a lack of energy, which is not inspiring, which is not a state of whole creativity at all, this is the moment where your fear is increasing as a constant companion. Your anger on yourself, you're like, what is going on? What am I doing wrong? What is not working here? What is wrong with me? Why is this going to happen to me? Or why is this happening to me? And the more and more that you are in this negative thinking and this negative feeling and the negative emotions, the fear and anger, etc., disappointment, the more and more you get into that negative energy. So that is increasing and increasing. And the more are you feeding the negative mindset, the negative belief system, the negative beliefs from earlier, from your past. You hear maybe old voices of parents, siblings, old friends, or people that were warning you, telling you, why are you doing this? Are you sure you want to do this? This is not safe. Do a proper job. Take the safe path, etc. So you feel smaller and more stressed and smaller and reactive as ever before. It's a negative spiral. So you are reacting and not directing. And this is how you don't have the energy, because you are directing your energy into this negative spiral, into this fighting mode, because that's what's going on. What is going on in you? There is several states of beings of yourself, several identities fighting each other for being wrong. And you are only trying to deal in the outside world in that state of being, or in those states of being, several ones. So because of all the fights and not wanting this, resisting that, and dealing with this on the other hand, and here is something else, all your energy goes into that chaos inside of you. And that causes the whole problem. There your energy goes. And that's why you don't have the energy right now where you want it and where you need it, in your inspiring entrepreneurship, in your movement you want to create, in the path you are creating, and you can't because of all the old stories and emotions going on. So what's happening here in those phases, you are disconnected from yourself. You are not being yourself, you're not with yourself, and you are being guided by the wrong signals. And that's why you are reacting on those wrong signals instead of the right signal from within, which is right connected with your calling and yourself. And this is where the exhaustion and the fatigue increases, as long as you're playing that old game. And that's why also you don't have ideas. They don't come to you in that situation, in that state of being, because you're tensed. No ideas can come through you in that state of being. Now, what you need is the 180-degree turnaround in your right direction, out of the negative spiral into the positive, where you are the boss again, where you steer the ship, where you are the captain, and where nobody else is talking you out of things you want to do. So when you make the turnaround, when you take the 180 degrees, the ideas will come to you. You get the right impulses. You get inspiration. You get guidance from within. You find your way and you build your way at the same time. So what's happening here, why you are in this and what this means, is the most important thing here in this video to understand. The problem and the solution at the same time is you're missing coherence. Solution, coherence. So you want to achieve and get fully coherence. You want to work towards coherence on all levels of your life. That is the solution here. And that creates you the reality you want to really experience right now, and not this chaos. And you feel it every moment that you are not in coherence because of your resistance, because of your emotions. You just tell yourself all the time probably something like, I just don't want this. I don't like this. Why me? Why this is happening to me right now, etc., etc. And this just tells you you are not aligned with yourself. You are not one with yourself. You are all over the place. You are different people all over the place, let's say, in a more model kind of description here. So when you walk the path of coherence, your focus returns, inspiration comes back, impulses come back, and all that. Your vision finally has the chance to be brought into reality by you. It won't when you are in this inner chaos. It can't. What works here, if you want to bring your vision into the world, which is really yours, it comes out of you into the world, you need to build the track for the track for the train, for the locomotive, for your path, and not anybody else's on the right and the left. It's your own, and it's being created by doing it from you, from within, by being yourself, your nature, and all the aspects as one, and not all over the place. Yeah, and this is the way how you enter your flow and how you steer your flow, that you are being able to take the right steps forward. Your steps, not his or her steps, your own steps, where you're being sure they are your steps and not his or her steps. That is the whole magic, to be able to take those steps. Be certain, it's mine, this is me, right? And that's the coherent solution. That is your flow, steering your flow. But if you are under pressure, you are tensed, your body is like a rock, right? Nothing comes through. If you are under pressure, nothing can be created in this natural flow, because no energy is naturally flowing through you, right? There's another video about that. Check out my library and look into this energy topic deeper. So you need to step out of the circumstances and become your own captain again. Get your own ship moving like you wanted to, right? So this is how you become capable in creating the reality, the movement you want to create, that movement that inspires the world, others, so others can come to you and get what you have to give. So, and this is just the opposite of the old stressful business box or business prison, business model everybody else builds as a reaction of the market. That's the wrong way. The right way around, you steer the ship. You make the rules, you create the market, and not the other way around. This is how you create a movement, and not just a business like anybody else that struggles and has tons of competitions. And competition is nothing natural. That's a thing here. So this is where you are being the one steering your ship, steering your life, steering your movement. You are the one choosing the how, the what, and the why, because the why is anyway coming from within. And this is what I am doing for so many years now, and this is how I started. I just left the old boxy lifestyle to create a new non-boxy, free lifestyle. And how you can do this as well with my formula, a natural formula. It really comes from nature. It's reality, it's true, and it's the only truthful path that works if you want to live truly out of your gifts with your vision and mission and bring the unique movement into the world that you are born for. If you want to know how you do this, join me in my masterclass, the new masterclass, Claim Your Crown. It's happening mid of August. You find the link under the video in the description. And hopefully I see you there. Bye.